That's what y'all came to see. That's what they came to see. Let's go. It's a man's league. He a little boy. Real number 5.
Look, it's obvious. It goes without being said. This Dejounte Murray dude, he's acting like a weirdo. Picking up right where we left off yesterday, I didn't even think for a second or anticipate we'd make another video on this situation, and the reason for that is simple, because Paolo Banchero, he's not even replying to Dejounte Murray. He could care less about him, but you got Dejounte Murray just continuing to go at him. If you're watching this video, I'm going to assume a good majority of you saw yesterday's video, and if you didn't see it, go check it out. We talked about everything that went down. I'm not going to explain what already has happened. If you haven't heard about it or you're new to the channel, long story short, Dejounte Murray, Paolo Banchero, they got some beef. And like I stated in yesterday's video, I don't like to throw that term and phrase out there lightly, but I would consider this real beef, because once you start taking personal shots and bringing up stuff from when you was kids, yeah, that's a little too far, at least in my humble opinion. And to go on top of that also, like I said in yesterday's video, it's more of one-sided beef, because Banchero, I think he could care less about him. With all that being said, after I posted yesterday's video, I had some of you guys send me new stuff that's going down on Instagram and Twitter, and I gotta be 100% honest, I thought it was a joke, and I didn't believe you. You know how it is nowadays when you go on Twitter, you got Ballsack Sports and Instagram, all these troll pages, you never know what to believe. People make up all these fake quotes all the time. But let's just say that Murray, he said something that was completely out of bounds, and to say it was wild, that would be an understatement. I'm trying to be serious and not laugh about it, and when I show it to you guys, I think you're gonna have the same reaction I did. You're gonna be like, what in the crap is he trying to say? We're gonna talk all about that. I also have a clip to show you about Dejounte Murray where he was mic'd up, or not mic'd up, but somebody caught what he was saying to Paolo during the game as well. And to go on top of that, and I think I'm most excited to get into this, we're going to check out the comment section on my previous video, because a lot of you guys, you know a lot about Dejounte Murray. Personally, I know more about Banchero, and that's why I love this channel. We got a great basketball community. You guys fill me in and you give me information. I greatly appreciate y'all. We got some great comments to go over. I'm going to throw those up. We're going to read them. I'm excited to get into this video. As always, we're on the road to 300K. So if you like basketball content, any type of content like this, feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's cool too. All right, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into it. Okay, how do I say this nicely? I don't want to offend anybody. I knew the basic information about Dejounte Murray. I knew he was a pretty solid NBA player. He was an NBA All-Star. I believe, if I'm not wrong, he was the fill-in for Andrew Wiggins. I could be wrong on that, but I do think I'm right. But anyways, that's besides the point. Bottom line is, he's a good basketball player. But from some of the video clips I've seen the past couple of weeks, it looks like his true colors are starting to be revealed. He's not a humble hooper, and there's nothing wrong with that. But in the comment section of yesterday's video, once again, shout out to you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all gave me a different insight. Matt wrote a clip. What am I saying? Matt, read a comment. I'm not a person that likes reading long comments, because I don't want to read a long comment. Nobody does, but this one got over 70 likes, and it's a really good one. Isaac said, people don't know, but Dejounte has had immaturity problems with the Spurs. After he was traded, he was taking even more shots at the Spurs, saying they have quote-unquote bigger problems in basketball. Or my bad, he said problems bigger in basketball. Same thing. DJ and Paolo are both from Seattle. Paolo is rising and soon become the face of Seattle, and DJ doesn't like it. DJ is 25 and Paolo is still a kid. DJ should be a big bro. Instead, he's trying to be little Paolo, and I agree 100%. Dejounte has been showing his true colors with this, along with many other things, and it's truly disgusting. And that's exactly what I said earlier. He's revealing his true colors, and it's nasty. And I already know people are going to be running to the comments, and I say it all the time. It's 2022, people are soft, and I'm not being soft, but the way that Dejounte Murray has been acting with a rookie, it's ridiculous. There's some real jealousy here in bad blood. He is jealous that Paolo from the same city, he's getting more attention. And here's why I don't respect it. If Dejounte Murray would do this to Kevin Durant, LeBron James, or a NBA player that's older than him or as old as him, yeah, I wouldn't be as mad. But the fact you're trying to belittle a rookie, come on, man. It's the exact same thing, and I'm sure a bunch of you watching this, you go to the park or your gym and play basketball, you'll have those guys who, when they play real competition, they don't do all this crazy stuff, they don't talk trash, but when they know they're playing somebody worse than them, that's when they start talking the trash. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, now this is interesting. I don't know how true this is. There's a reason why Murray didn't go #1 overall. It's because he has gang ties. Dude jealous Paolo get that money early. That comment got over 20 likes. I have no idea whatsoever about that, but if that is true, that's interesting. There's a lot of great comments, but we got to move on into the juicy stuff, and this is the last one I'm going to read, and I also love this one. The worst part is they was calling Paolo a bum, but every time he touched the ball, they double and triple teamed him. If you're going to trash talk, you have to D up the guy one-on-one. Pause. Major shout out to my man Joshua. That's what I've been saying all along with this dilemma, I don't understand how you can trash talk somebody, but yet you're not going to DM up one-on-one as well. And I already know you got somebody running to the comments right now. Oh, Matt, well, it's unfair. Paolo Banchero's 6'10". Okay, well, you shouldn't have trash talked him. It's the same thing in real life. If you're 5'5", 110 pounds, you shouldn't trash talk somebody who's 6'7", 230. That's what doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to trash talk and you're going to talk all that talk, you got to DM the guy one-on-one. Let's get a move on, though. I appreciate all these comments. And this is the part where I didn't even want to believe it, but Dejounte Murray posted this on Instagram and deleted it right after. Or my bad. He didn't delete it right after. He left it up for about 13 hours and then he deleted it. And this response I'm about to show you is him responding to this message from Paolo where he stated, "I'm the same humble kid, always vouch for you, bro. Don't switch the narrative for the internet. Shout out IT, though, for the great event." We talked about that yesterday. Humble Paolo didn't say anything out of bounds, just said, "I'm the same humble kid, shout out IT." And what does Dejounte Murray respond to that? He says, "I'll blow your back out, little boy. Just wait." What?
Whoa. Hey.
Dejounte Murray, respectfully, what do you mean by that, my guy? I don't know what that means. I tried literally sitting down for 15 minutes trying to relate that to some basketball knowledge or slang, but I came up with nothing. The only thing that makes sense to me, and I'm not even going to say it, you guys know what I'm talking about, that's just, I don't even know. That's just weird. I'm going to assume, and I pray and hope he didn't mean it like that. I know he didn't mean it like that, but I don't know what he was trying to say. Oh, man. Where do you even begin with that? Let me try to get serious. He says, "I'll blow your back out, little boy." Now, maybe this does make sense because a lot of you guys were saying in the comment section he was, quote unquote, with gangs or he had problems and all that good stuff. You guys can do what you want with this information. I'm just a messenger. But once again, Dejounte Murray's looking like a complete idiot because he's trying to beef with a rookie who's not even beefing back with him. He's not even responding. And I understand it. I'm a competitive person. I'm sure a bunch of you're also competitive. But once it gets to this point and you're going on Instagram saying this, saying that, it's too far. Keep that competitive attitude on the court. That's what we want to see. I saved the best for last, though. This is a video clip from the game, and you can hear Dejounte Murray and, yeah, Matt, roll the clip.
Pass the stick! Pass the stick! That's what y'all came to see? That's what they came to see? Let's go. It's a man's league. He a little boy.
I just said he's too young.
He's too soft. He's too soft. Real number 5.
Right. The real number 5.
Man, oh man, I'm trying not to explode. I don't want to get too worked up over this. Here's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to take a look at what he said. Dejounte Murray stated, quote unquote, "That's who they came to see. It's a man's league. He's a little boy. You saw it right there." And he's trying to do it in that sarcastic way like, "Oh, that's who y'all came to see. That's what y'all paid for." And guess what, Dejounte Murray? Yeah, that's what they came to see. Paolo Banchero dropped 40. More than likely, nobody, and I mean nobody, maybe like 5 people, went to that Pro-Am game and was saying, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to see Dejounte Murray play." No, they came to see Banchero. He's the next big thing. It's the same thing with every number 1 pick, and I'm not trying to discredit Dejounte Murray, but we know he's good. Although I don't really like him as a person and what he's doing, I'm not going to be delusional. Yeah, he's a good basketball player, if not great. But the reason everybody's talking about Banchero, they're so intrigued with him, is because we don't know how great he's going to be. Is he going to be a franchise player? Is he going to be a bust? We don't know, and that's what intrigues people. I just really hope he has the same energy whenever him and Trae Young are playing for the Hawks, and I hope he's doing this to other NBA players, not just rookies. Check out this comment somebody wrote under that post. "Corny, a whole bunch of Seattle folks hating on another young man from Seattle. Shaking my head. Definition of hating on a younger man's success. The old head sitting down talking like they've been in the league before, and he was talking about the other guys in the stands that were on Dejounte Murray's side." Look, it's obvious. It goes without being said. This Dejounte Murray dude, he's acting like a weirdo. I don't know what's been going on because when he was with the Spurs, he wasn't doing all this crazy stuff and nonsense, but all of a sudden he gets traded to the Hawks and he becomes a completely different person, or maybe it is who he is. Like I said, his true colors are being revealed. He just knew if he acted this way with the Spurs, they weren't going to let it slide by. Oddly enough, as weird as I think it is, what makes it 10 times weirder, you got people on his side and they think he's in the right. Whoa. Hold on. Let me put it into a better perspective so some of y'all try to understand and relate to it. This would be the equivalent to a high school senior trying to belittle a 9th grader, which is a freshman. Like, yes, of course, you should be better than that freshman. I don't understand as a man, what thrill, what excitement do you get by trying to belittle somebody who is a rookie in the league. And you can relate to it. It's the same thing if you played high school sports. It'd be the exact equivalent to a senior trying to humiliate a freshman in front of everybody. And you know why he wants to do it? Because that said senior, which is Murray in this situation, he's insecure. It's almost like Murray feels like he has to prove himself, but yet he doesn't. He's good. It is what it is. I am very curious. Let me know your thoughts on this situation down below. But